Hi, everybody. My name is Srinivas, and with my wife Nidhi, we've been staying in Netherlands for the last 5 years, and we have created this website known as orangedesi.com. When we first came to the Netherlands, life was really good. We had a great experience and still are having a great experience. But we faced issues like, when we came to Netherlands, what should be done in the first 30 days? What is the best health insurance? What is the life in Netherlands, uh, what are the things that need to be done for tax savings and things like that. So we have inculcated all of that in this website. So do come and check this out. So it has got details about how to come, the first 30 days, uh, life in Netherlands, tax savings. Uh, if you want to become a citizen, what are the steps there as well? In this video, we'll talk about tax savings. It's an important aspect that we as Indians sometimes ignore when we come to a foreign country. Now, as Indians, when we come to Netherlands, we usually come as skilled migrants. So we usually have some property or some mutual fund in India. And when you come to Netherlands, we sometimes purchase house, stay on rent, and even invest. So the tax calculation between Netherlands and India then becomes a little complex. And we found this an issue with even the tax consultants here. I'm not myself a tax consultant, but I looked at all the different rules and regulations of both Indian tax system as well as the Netherlands tax system. And I've devised this calculator so that you can get an idea of what is the tax that you need to pay based on both your wealth in India and in Netherlands, as well as what are the recommendations that you could take to reduce the tax. This gives you a basis of going to an approved tax consultant and just being in the right frame of mind to determine, what savings you could do. So let's go ahead. So this calculator is an AI calculator. You could go into the tax calculation aspect, enter your name, like for example, let's say I enter the name as Hari, uh, and then I just put an email like hari@gmail.com. I put the age as 40, the years in Netherlands, let's say I put in 3 years, uh, 30% ruling. Um, let's say I'm married, ruling start year, let's say it is 2022. So it will automatically tell you that your 30% ruling is ending. If you have got a fiscal partner, you could mention the gross amount of that fiscal partner. So let's say it's 80,000. And you can also see that, select that whether your fiscal partner has 30% ruling or not. Then you continue to the Indian income. Remember, the Indian income, you can put it in rupees as well. So here you can put, like, if you have got a property, what is the property value? Let's say some number we put here. If there's any rental income, put that value as well. Let's say it is 20,000. The mutual fund value, let's say it is about this much value. What is the gain this year? Direct stock value, fixed income savings, NPS contributions, and so on. So all of your investments of India you can mention here. Then you can continue to the NL investment, where you can say that whether you own a primary residence or not, what is the VOZ value of it. So you can just put the VOZ value. If there's any mortgage outstanding, just put that mortgage outstanding. Then the interest rate, let's say it is 3%. Stocks and bond value, let's say it is 30,000 euros. If there's any pension contribution, you can mention that as well. So and so and so forth. So all your investment you can mention here. Then at the last, you can mention your salary details. So let's say the salary is about 1 lakh euros. If there's holiday allowance, mention that, all the other details, and then you can just review and calculate. And then once you see all these details, then you can just press calculate my taxes. So the AI system is reading through your information, determining what is the tax calculation based on the latest rules of Netherlands and India, and then would give you like what is your tax liability and recommendations as to how to reduce it. So let's see in action. So you can see here that the tax breakdown on the Indian side is about 4,500 rupees. On the NL side, it is 46,000 euros. And it also tells you that it's about 25,000 for you and 21,000 for your partner. Effective tax rate and what is the potential savings. And then you can see the breakdown here as well. An important disclaimer is that, this is tax laws change frequently. This is based on the latest data that we have. You can view 30% ruling impact. Remember that the 30% partial non-residency status is being abolished since 2027. So it shows you what is the taxable amount with 30%, without 30%. It provides you a 2028 outlook because, as you know, that on in 2028, there are major changes coming to the Dutch taxation system. So all the details about it. Uh, Finally, recommendations, which is very, very important. The AI system looks at your information, compares that to the taxation system of both Netherlands and India, and then tells you that, what is the best recommendation based on your scenario. So it tells you that, for example, start a private pension fund, uh, and what is the potential savings through that 8,600 euros. So it's a big amount. Optimize Indian investments for NL tax, restructure investments before 2028, because 2028 shift is going to tax you on actual returns. So, what is the potential savings that you can do, and things like that. So, all of this information is there. And the do's and don'ts are there so that you understand that what is the things that you need to do, what are the don'ts that you need to do, and so on and so forth. And more information about double tax avoidance agreement. And finally, you could just download this report and just keep it with yourself so that you understand. And then you can go to a special tax consultant and just say that this is how the recommendations have come from a system, and then just take advice as to how you could further reduce your tax and whether this is the right strategy to follow or not. So this just gives you a good way to look at your tax liability, get some recommendations out of it, and so that you could plan for your future wealth creation. And that's what we want. So that's a short video about the tax calculator. In the next video, I will talk about the other aspect, which is the private pension refund calculator, which is an important uh, tool to reduce your tax very, very significantly. So be tuned. Thank you.